Today has been such a stressful day. I don't even know how to begin this video, but I have an interview for a job position in a prison in the state of California. I'm not gonna say where, but I have an interview tomorrow, and then I got an email from another prison, and that interview is for the 16th of this month, I believe. So I have 2 interviews, but I woke up this morning. I did a couple of stuff. I edited a bunch of videos yesterday. By the way, look at all this candy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Where are the Twix? Where are the Twix? Right here, right here, right here. I love Twix. Oh, they have Hershey's. Wow, what about Kit Kats? Also, I forgot to mention that my car is still not ready, and I don't know when they're gonna have it ready. It's been 2 weeks. I need my freaking car. Look at how big the sloth is. I don't think you could see it well, it's bigger like in person. And camera, it looks pretty small, but like next to my baby, the thing's huge. I'm gonna tell you guys a creepy story that happened, I think on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, 2 days ago. But first, let me just light up my candle because I need to settle in because I'm really cold. It's really windy outside. I don't know if you guys could see. Maybe you can. It's windy. It's cold. It's not like a winter cold, but it's cold. By the way, I have my little pot with wax on, and I need a wax. So I hate waxing, I hate shaving, I hate all of that, but I'd rather wax than shave, because shave you have to do it like every freaking 2 days, like every 24 hours, it feels like. I keep on hearing sounds. Dude! Maybe it's just me. It sounded like someone opened the door. But I'm alone. They did a party for my cousin on Saturday, like the Sweet 16, and we went. All my family was there. My mom was there. Took my baby, my niece and nephew, except my sister. My younger sister wasn't there, but we took her kids. So, hold on, let me put this up here. So yeah, we went to my cousin's party on Saturday. We took my niece and my nephew, and throughout the party, like, it was cool, everything, you know, nothing was weird, but the kids were playing with hold on. So anyway, yeah, we went to the party, and then my sister's kids were there. They were playing with like dolls and toys and stuff, because this place that my aunt has, it's a big building, and it's huge. It looks small from the outside, but it's pretty big. And the kids were playing with like some toys that she had, like stuffed animals. And I saw them, like, they were back and forth playing around. So one of my nieces had a giraffe, like a stuffed animal, a giraffe. I think it was like the giraffe from Madagascar. I don't know, but it was like a cute giraffe. So there were several like stuffed animals, but I saw her with that, and then I saw her playing with like Lilo and Stitch, or whatever, you know, like the characters from that show or movie. And then I didn't think much of it, so I just whatever, left it alone. But they were like in the back playing with all these stuffed animals and toys. The kids were playing in that section, and then next to that there's like a big old space room, and that's where we had the party. And then there's like another room behind that, and that's kind of like another huge room that had like the kitchen and all of that. So the kids were playing in the section where my aunt had all her stuff, and they were having fun. It was a bunch of kids. So finally, like towards the end, everybody left. Finally, like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home because it's kind of late, and then my baby, she's gonna start to cry. So I get my stuff, I get in my car, I leave, and I called my mom when I arrived home, and I asked her if she was still home, and she said yeah. So, I asked her that, whatever, we left it at that. So then the next day, I come to her house, and then she calls me, and I'm like, where are you? Because she wasn't home. So I asked her, like, on this house, and she's like, oh, I'm at your grandma's house, but I'm gonna go right now. So she sounded like in a hurry, and she's like, ay, espérame ahorita voy. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be here because I'm cleaning my room. So she comes, and she comes in my room like all like not scared, but like astonished. I don't know how to explain her face expression and the emotion that she was like giving, but she looked kind of concerned in a way. So I'm like, what, like, que traes? So she told me that yesterday, like, really really like dramatic, literally, like her face looked like super dramatic. So yes, she's like, yesterday at the party, um the kids were playing with the toys, and it was just my niece, and then like two other kids, her brother, and then my cousin, I think. So it was just them three, and they were like back there where I'm telling you guys that all the kids were playing. And she said that my niece came running to her and hugged her, and she was like really scared. And she said that one of the dolls moved, and like she moved her head. I think she like turned her head. So I'm like, what doll? Like, I'm like, ¿cuál muñeca? Because I saw her playing with some stuffed animals, but like, which one is she talking about? So she showed me, she didn't show me a picture. She explained to me how the doll looks, and then she told me that the doll comes out in a movie, and then my uncle showed her a picture of the doll on the internet because they went to see what doll it was. So the doll that my aunt has in her freaking, her place, and the doll that the kids were playing with was the Annabelle doll. So I'm like, how does my aunt have that doll? But anyway, so they were playing with that doll, but I didn't see it. So I'm like, why is that doll there? I kind of didn't want to believe it, because like, whatever, that's not even important. But anyway, so they were playing with that doll, and I guess the doll, Genesis says, my niece, she's 7, she's about to be 7, and she says that the doll moved her head, that she turned her head, and that it freaked her out. So she ran to my mom, and nobody believed her, and they were like, oh, like, ¿qué traes? Like, they were asking, like, ¿qué tienes? ¿Por qué estás asustada? Like, are you sure it moved? And they were like questioning her, and she was really scared, and she was crying. And my mom says that they didn't believe her. So then my uncle looked it up on Google, and he's like, es esta muñeca, like she comes out in a movie, like this is the doll. So they showed it to my mom, and she's like all scared, and she's like, la muñeca tiene los ojos, like, because how the Annabelle doll, like, she has her eyes like open, like, so she's like, es así la muñeca, and I'm like, I know what you're talking about. So I told her, that's Annabelle, that's the doll, say I'm Annabelle. And I'm like, what, like, out of all of the stuffed animals, how come that's the one that scared my niece, right? So anyway, I didn't want to believe it either. So then I call my niece. I'm like, a ver, ven, Genesis. So this is the thing. Like, my niece does not lie. Her brother lies a lot. So I never believe him. So if I have a question about something, I always ask my niece, because she's the one that tells the truth all the time. So I called her, and I asked her, like, Genesis, yesterday that I left from the place, you guys were still playing with animals, huh? She's like, yeah, we were playing with the stuffed animals. And I asked her, like, what happened? Like, why were you scared? And she told me that the doll was like on the floor, that she was on the floor, and that she turned her head. And I'm like, oh my God, I got like the chills. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you lying to me? I asked her, like, are you lying? Are you being serious? And she goes, no. Like, she was frustrated. She's like, no, I'm telling the truth. Like, nobody believes me. I'm being serious. Like, I'm telling the truth. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess, I'm gonna believe her, because she doesn't lie. So either she's lying, or the doll really moved. Like, there's no in between. But my mom says that they told my aunt, the owner of the place, they told her that that doll comes out in a movie. I'm not saying it's the same doll, and this can be like all like a lie, but it's just weird to me that out of all of the stuffed animals that they were playing with, the Annabelle doll is the one that scared my niece. Like, it's weird. There was a giraffe. There was another doll, like these creepy dolls that you get like in your quinceañera from back then. She had a bunch of those. There was a bunch of them, but the one that scared my niece was the Annabelle doll. And I'm like, why? That's weird, So anyway, they told my aunt about that doll, and the day after that, she went and looked for the doll, and they could not find the doll. Like, it's nowhere to be found. It's lost. Like they can't find it, and I'm like, are you serious? And they've been looking for it for 2 days straight, and they cannot find the freaking Annabelle doll. And I'm like, I get the chills. I'm alone in my house right now. I'm like freaking out because like I keep hearing things, and I'm scared that I'm gonna like find the doll here or something. But oh my god, yeah, like I don't know. They can't find the doll, and I'm like, where does she get it? I asked my mom like, where does she get where does she get these things from? So I guess that my aunt, she gets her stuff because I guess the place that she has, like she wants to make it into like a little store, like a thrift store, so you can go shop there, whatever. She gets all these things from auctions, so pretty much she goes to auctions and they bid on these things, and she takes them like for like dollars and stuff, sometimes even cents. They leave everything. You can take like she got like a bunch of stuffed animals from like I don't even know what they're called, but they're like collectibles, and she got like 150 of them for like $20. So you know, like that type of stuff is very cheap. So that's where she gets her stuff, and I'm like, some of these things can be like witchcraft, and you're like taking these things. I do believe in witchcraft. There's a lot of people who don't, but honest to God, I do, because I witnessed a few things that led me to believe that it's witchcraft exists. But anyway, that's beyond the point. So anyway, I told my mom like, how come she gets these things? Like they can have like a spell or like witchcraft. I don't know. I'm a firm believer that things that you own attract energy. Like, how do I explain this? That sounds really stupid. I don't know how to explain things. So like, if this is mine, I have it with me right now, right? So if my house is haunted, or I'm like a really bad person, like this thing will capture my energy, and it has my energy. If you come and you touch it, like you will, if this is haunted, your house is going to be haunted. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, it will haunt you, whatever is attached to this object. So I truly believe that. So I think that the things that she gets from these auctions have things attached to them, and sometimes these things are not. They're evil things. You know what I mean? So that doll, that Annabelle doll that she got, it might be like a superstition or just like a myth, or it can be like just your mind playing tricks on you. But I do believe that the freaking doll is like haunted, because that's weird. Like, why would it, out of all of the things in that freaking building that my aunt owns, that's the doll, like out of all of the animals, the stuffed animals and the toys that she has, it had to be the Annabelle doll that was like creepy and scaring whoever was there too. I think it was just my niece, but you know what I mean? Like, that's weird. Why did it have to be that doll? But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Ooh, it does look like it's gonna rain. Wow, see, this is why I love living at my mom's house, because the view here is really pretty. Lower that, because I can't hear nothing back here. Like, it's very, very loud. Let me see.
I'm gonna rain there for out.
Wow, baby, it's raining for the first time in your life, in your 2 months of life? Yeah? She's falling asleep. I don't know which one to get. I don't know if I want like a Christmas scent or like the regular, the usual. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me get one of these black ones. Let me see. I haven't seen this one. Let's see how this one smells. It smells pretty similar to the black one. It's just not as strong. So I came to Ulta to find a lash glue because my sister lost mine, but I don't know where they have it. So I just never used the lash glue. I don't even shop here that much. I don't know where anything's at. If I ask Rocio, she would know right away where everything is. I'm so blind. I was literally in front of it. So which was the one I get all the time? It's this one, the duo. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. So I have my interview today, and I'm kind of whispering because my baby's asleep, but I have to get her things ready, and then I have to get myself kind of ready to go to my house because that's where I'm gonna change and do my makeup. But I'm gonna wake her up because I have to feed her. I just got back from my interview, and I feel like it went okay. It probably would have been better. Like, it could have went a lot better, but I don't know, for some reason I get very nervous with these type of people, like these type of events, and it's like it's nothing major, but you know, it's still kind of nerve-wracking. Maybe because it was my first time at a facility like that, but it went okay. I think that, um, like I said, I could have done better, but in the event that I do not get the job there, I have another interview for another prison, and I would love to work at this other prison. So, one way or the other, I'm gonna get a job, in either prison. So, I just gotta wait and see. My other interview is on the 16th of this month, so I'll just wait for that one. I'll be more prepared for that one, just in case I don't get the job for this one. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. But what, huh, baby? We don't really do nothing, but I'm still tired. Look, better angle. A better angle of Brielle. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Do you guys remember that commercial? It was like a little pig, and he would dance to that song. Am I the only one who remembers that? It was years ago, but I think it was like maybe 9 or 10 years ago. But he used to like dance and stuff. A ver. And boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. All right, now I'm gonna clean my room. All right. I think she's just sleepy. Should I just put her on my bed? Oh. Yeah? There's a lot of suggestions. Do you want to lay down on the bed with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, you're watching Ruby, huh?
Yeah.
I heard the, what is it, like
a trumpet?
Yeah, the trumpet. I was gonna say violin. That, how come they put that type of music on there? Yeah, it sounds like she has boobs. I mean, she's wearing a bra with no boobs.
Look at Bria, she's looking up.
Yeah, that kind of behavior. So I need to finish picking up my room. I always say this is always my problem, my everyday problem. It's clean, I just gotta pick up my stuff. But I'm gonna look into my notes to see what I gotta do. And I'm gonna get a few things done. I have my little, I don't know what it's called, the wax pot. I'm gonna wax, so I don't know what that's called, but I'm gonna wax my legs. Gotta do that, and then I have to read history because I have to do a homework assignment. And then I need to wash this big old slug. Oh, I need to make phone calls. That's what I should do. Thank God for that swing, because she's been sleeping for like 2 hours. And I know she's gonna wake up right now to eat, but once again, I made a mess in my room. I'm organizing because I can't stand having things here. So like I have a bunch of Bath and Body Works stuff, and they're like in this box. Plus I bought like 3 candles, and I have more candles in this box. So I'm probably gonna dump all of this in there and then use this for my skincare, which I have over here. I think it's right here, because I don't like all this, you know, crap here if I'm not using it. So the box that you guys saw in there is just a bunch of lanyards and AirPod cases that I used to sell, and because I stopped selling stuff, now I'm left with like a bunch of these things, and I don't know what to do with them. And I have a lot of lanyards. I had more, so like I was selling these in like little bundles, so like the pump on the AirPod case and the lanyard. But yeah, I don't have that time or patience to resume selling stuff, so I don't know. I'm gonna see what I do with this. I used to have these glitters for sale, along with like other stuff, but I gave them away. Like all my glitter, I gave it away to one of my friends, and it was a lot. It was like bags of glitter. So I just kept this. You guys can't really see, but it's not a lot. But I'm gonna put them in these bags because I'm gonna store them somewhere, because I don't like to have, like, this to me is considered bulk. So what I do is I set apart like one of each color, and when these are finished, then I will open another little bag of these and then use those glitters. But I don't like to have all my things like in bulk in one spot where I know that I'm gonna access a lot. A spot that I'm gonna access a lot, because then it's a hassle having to like clean it all up. So it's easier to just have one of each theme. And then this machine just closes them together. So I'm down to my last set of glitters, and I already finished the rest. I'll show you guys right now. I'm just gonna close this one, and then I'm gonna take them to my closet. I know I'm always cleaning my room, but it's because I cannot, like, I get bored sometimes of seeing things the same way. So right now I want to move my bed, but I don't have time for that. But let me show you guys what my glitter sets look like. This is how they look. I'm almost done organizing my stuff. I'm like decluttering my vanity and putting whatever I have in excess in my closet, so you guys could see all of my candles right there.
Can I have these?
Why do you need that? I already gave you a lanyard and that pom-pom. How come you need that? What is that for? You don't even know what it's for.
For AirPods.
Yeah, it is for AirPods.
Oh,
and then I have this one.
I told my mom to buy me
I
AirPods.
lit is how you say it. I turned this one on not too long ago.
It's a candle.
Or 2 hours ago, actually. But I might turn on another scent just
It's
so
a
that it can
candle
smell
in-
different.
Is that
And then I had to take out my winter body spray scents that I got last year.
But you know what, Sammy?
So let's see where I put them.
Surely means
I am so excited. Like I made some. I want to cry. Like I'm that excited. I made some phone calls, and I can't really tell you guys why I'm excited. It's not. It's personal, but it's not like a bad thing. It's not. It's not like. It's not inappropriate. Because this sounds like very suspicious, but it's like some career goals that I have, and everything's going great. I wasn't able to get to where I wanted to be years back, a couple of months back. I wasn't able to do certain things, and now I feel like there's a bunch of doors opening, and I'm like networking pretty much. That's what I'm doing. So there's so many great things happening in my life. This month barely started, and there's already so many good things that I've learned about, and just a lot of good news that I've got in my personal life, and I'm just so blessed and so excited. I guess all I can say is you can achieve anything you want in life, and I am a firm believer. I've done it multiple times. Any single thing that you want to and you wish for and you want to achieve, you can, if you're consistent and you never give up. Like, there's always going to be negative people in your way, and you just have to get through that. You just have to learn how to manage stress, how to manage you just have to be patient, pretty much. That's probably one of my weaknesses. I'm not a patient person, and I just want everything like super quick. But I am so excited. I want to cry. Maybe later in the future I can share this with you guys, and you guys will know why I'm so excited. I need to calm down though, because my baby's asleep and she's gonna wake up. But I am like, oh my goodness, I'm like in disbelief. I'm so freaking blessed and so thankful. But I'm gonna go get a Starbucks because I'm really happy. Like, the things that I get excited about might be like very minimal or small and like unimportant things to other people, but to me they mean the world. Because these things, like, I made my dad a promise when he passed away, and I feel like it's been tough to try and I don't want to cry. I'm getting very sentimental. But I promised him something, and I'm trying my best to achieve that. And I got pregnant last year, so this whole year I wasn't able to make any progress to get to where I want to be and, you know, fulfill that promise that I made him. But I'm slowly getting back on track and things are working out on my favor and they're like going great. So I'm really, really excited. I cannot explain it. It's just, God is amazing. That's all I gotta say. It's just, I was giving up pretty much. So I made a few phone calls and I was kind of not turned down, but I already knew the response to what they were, you know, for the response to my question. But I called one more place and they pretty much accommodated me and I was able to get what I wanted pretty much. So I don't want to get too excited because things can always go wrong, but I don't want to be a pessimist either. So I'm just gonna be positive and continue with the positive mindset. And I trust God, I trust the process, I trust in myself, and I know I'm gonna achieve every single thing I want, and the fastest way to get there is slowly. So just keep that in mind. We just got home from Starbucks and my baby's already complaining. Well, she always complains, but you know, today is a little bit more exaggerated. Oh, you guys can't even see. Here, I'll put you right there. So let me get her out of her car seat. I'm gonna make her a bottle. It's really cold in my room. That's what I hate about winter. Like in the hot, like during summer days, it's fresh in here. Not too fresh, but it's not like burning hot. But in winter, it's super cold. So right now it's like really cold, and I'm gonna turn on the candle because my baby's probably gonna be cold. She's sleepy. Are you sleepy? I don't even know if she's sleepy anymore because I took her with me to Starbucks, but I'm not sure if she was sleeping or not. She didn't make any sound, so I'm gonna assume she was sleeping. But I could be wrong. She probably was just looking around and minding her business. But today we are gonna make probably chiles rellenos to eat, if not albóndigas. I'm gonna wait for my sister to get home because she's the one that's gonna like cook. I'm just gonna supervise, but I still say we because, you know, I'm gonna be involved. But anyway, I'm gonna, well, my room's kind of clean. Yesterday I organized as much as I could, and I always have a bag with trash here just in case. I always have a bunch of trash. But yeah, I didn't even show you guys my closet. It's pretty, well, I mean, I guess it looks the same as it did before, but there's more space. I don't know where the space is. I guess if I take the crib out, the bassinet, it looks a lot cleaner and stuff, which is what I wanted. I think I've said this before. You guys know my dad passed away, and we receive letters for him very often now. It's weird, but there's like 2 letters. There's one from mom and one for him. I'm not sure what they're for, but they say settlement distributions. Don't know what that means. Probably for income tax. Dang, are you serious? My mom's gonna have a heart attack. I can't believe it. I'll tell you guys what it is for now. Dang. Okay, so my mom and my dad gotta check. My dad, obviously, he passed away, so I don't know how we're gonna do it with this. But what in the dang? That's good. I guess what happened is that they sued the company where my mom's working, and I'm sure this is a really well-known company around the world. They are the wonderful company, So Wonderful Pistachio. If you guys have seen the little bottles, the palm, Fiji water, they sell pistachios. So they have a bunch of things. So they pretty much sued them, and my mom got a check, and so did my dad. I'm gonna charge my mom. She owes me a bunch of money, so I'm gonna charge her. But let me call her and let her know. There has been like so many good things happening today. I'm like, what's next? But good. I love it because it's the beginning of the month, and I already feel like this month and, well, the remainder of the year is gonna be great. I hope. But yeah, life is great right now. So since my dad, you guys just saw me open both of those checks. So since both my mom and my dad received a check, what I'm gonna do is, and I've done this with all of the money that my dad has been getting ever since he passed away. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split it into 3 parts, and I'm gonna give myself a part, my sister's another, and that's just how I distribute the money. Cause it wouldn't. How are we supposed to do it? You know what I mean? Like, it's not fair if I keep all of it, and it's not fair if the other one keeps it all. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be fair with everybody. Ideally, my mom should get the money, but I'm sure that he would have preferred his daughters to keep his money. So yeah, I'm just gonna distribute it in 3 parts and just share it with my sisters, because I'm not about to keep all that money. I'm not about to keep his money just for myself. That would be very unjust. But I'm gonna turn on my candle. My child is eating.
So basically, I was like,
I remember yesterday how I ripped it wrong. Jason was like, "No, you see, no, I pooped."
oh my god.
And then Genesis, no.
Because I don't know already about her.
Yeah, I told them, but I think she took it like as a joke. I don't know if she thought we were being serious or not, but she's like, "¿Por qué? ¿Qué children all this type of face she makes?"
She's just repeating.
No, and I'm like, I'm being serious. Like, he really did. Maybe she thinks that we're being sarcastic, but I'm like, he did. Saw Maria and Ross the other day. No, Maria, your babysitter.
Oh, dude, I see her around all the time.
And then I'm like, I told Christian, era Maria. And he's like, pinche Maria.
Oh my god, so my mouth hurts so I get like, let's see what's going on. Why is the bomb off? And then what? That's when people suck. Dude, yeah, they write like a sentence, huh?
Yeah, like a sentence or 2, and he asked for like 3 different things. And before I saw everybody else's post, I wrote like a whole ass paragraph, like being like professional, like 3 of them, with a picture, and I explained. I answered all the questions that they asked, and then I posted it. And then I saw everybody else's work, and I'm like, they're gonna know that that's not him. You know what I mean?
How are they gonna know it's him?
I'm writing like I'm doing the homework as if he was in a university. Well, he did the first post. So I'm like, they're gonna notice that it's probably not him.
He got dropped from a class for plagiarism.
Yeah.
Did he tell you?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like I just did, and then I thought it was at least like a paragraph. No, then he did like 3 essays, like copy and pasted the whole thing. I'm like,
are you serious?
Dude, I'm like, you know better.
Dude,
yeah,
they have a tool where they can tell, yeah, from all over, yes. So when he told me, he's like, what do you think I should do? Like, should I drop the class? And I'm like, you get expelled from school.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the 13 Pro Max. Hold on, it's $10 a month. That's cheap, and I'll get like the baby blue one.
That one's pretty. I love the purple one, but I traded it in for I don't know what, and then I got that, and then I traded I don't know
what size is that one?
Like 5 inches, 5.5.
What is that? The regular iPhone?
That's
13?
just the iPhone. iPhone 13.
Cause
what did I say? 13.
It's a pink one, huh?
Yeah, it's a light pink. I'm like iPhone 13. It looks really pretty much.
It's because how come they don't have the big